Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to Wrath of the Lich King Classic and our Blood Elf Hunter's journey. Thank you guys very much for clicking on the video and joining me here today. I appreciate it, and I hope you are all doing well. We have a delivery to make to the North Sanctum, and we need to investigate the Darnassian intruders. How are the bags looking? Bags are looking like we ought to empty them. There we go. Other things we might want to take care of. At some point we'll have to learn first aid. Yeah, there's a first aid trainer here. And then skinning would be good. And I think we're going to do skinning and leatherworking. We'll probably have to learn those in Silvermoon City. Let's grab first aid though, before we head out here. That's going to be back upstairs.
Victory lies ahead. Be ready for anything.
And we'll craft a couple bandages. That's all we can do at the moment. I wanted to say thank you guys so much, those of you who have subbed to the channel. We saw a really big growth with episode 1. I really appreciate everybody who hit the sub button, everybody who left a like and a comment. Thank you guys so much for all the support over here on this new channel. I really do appreciate it. A couple of you guys mentioned that the music could be up just a little bit louder, so I'm going to go ahead and tweak that up just a little bit. Let me know if anything else can be adjusted for maximum listening pleasure.
The dark times will pass. The reckoning is at hand.
Since you're here, Rambles, I have a favor to ask of you. Laykeeper Velania's apprentice dropped by earlier to ask for assistance. Apparently there's some malfunction happening at the West Sanctum. I've been a bit busy entertaining our most pleasant dwarven guest. See if you can give her a hand.
Keep your wits about you.
What business have you?
You there, you must help me, please. A fellow apprentice and I were attacked by the wretched. In their mad hunger for magic, they took everything they can get their hands on. Mana crystals, wands, spellbooks, everything. Melidor gave chase after them. I had to stay behind to look after what they didn't take. Continue down the road and see if you can lend him a hand.
Hold your head high.
Let's do this stuff first. It's funny, they were attacked by the wretched, but there aren't any wretched actually nearby in this part of Eversong Woods.
Victory lies ahead.
They're gone now. Scared the breeches out of them with a well-placed fireball. Unfortunately for me, they threw our precious cargo into the river. Those blasted wretches sure can run fast at the sight of someone who will stand up to them. But let's not worry about that now. I need to find my instructor's elemental grimoire. I'm certain I saw one of those cowards throw it into the river.
Remember the Sunwell.
Alright. I wonder what really happened here, because it probably wasn't the wretched. Like I said, there are no wretched around.
Anu Belore de la Na.
The book's completely soaked. Instructor Anthiel's not going to like this at all. Here, take this money. I have an idea.
We will have justice.
Anthiel's gonna fly off his rocker when he finds out his book is ruined. I've got a little proposal for you. Don't worry, I'll make it worth your while. Take this book to him and tell him nothing of this incident. If he asks, just tell him you dropped the book into a puddle. He has no direct authority over you, so there's not much he can do.
The reckoning is at hand.
Fair. Let's head over and do this now. We'll stop and see Ranger Jayla. We'll talk to the instructor, and we'll go into Silvermoon so that we can learn leatherworking and skinning. I don't want to be out here too long without being able to skin stuff.
Baladash Malinore.
The Dead Scar. The black swath of soil that cuts through Eversong Woods is a permanent reminder of the day Arthas led the Scourge into our beloved city. This blemish is more than an eyesore, as even today it brings Scourge from the Ghostlands to Silvermoon. Go, Rambles, and give my men a hand in killing the mindless dead that walk down the Dead Scar. We need 8 Plaguebone villagers.
We will have justice.
Pillagers even. I guess they could be villagers if they, build some structures, camped out here, but no, they are pillagers. And that is level 8. We will make sure that we train probably in Silvermoon would be a good place to do that.
Our enemies will fall. Shurelaron. Salama Ashalanor.
That is another chest upgrade. There we go, looking good. Let's head over to Silvermoon. We'll talk to the instructor, and then we'll head inside the city. Ah, that's right, the skinning trainer is actually out here. Oh yeah. Oh, they're both out here. Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Anaria Shola. Death to all who oppose us.
And then our class trainer. They're all the way in the back. I think it's going to be easier to head back to Falcon Wing Square
Wits about you.
and just train over that way. It'll probably be a shorter run that way.
Anaria Shola, we will have justice.
What calls for this interruption of my lecture, Hunter?
Shorelaran,
You say those two incompetent fools bribed you to lie to me? You've done very well in coming to me, Rambles.
remember the sun well.
I hope you learn a valuable lesson today, and never trust someone else to lie for you. Now I want you to go back to my two dim-witted students and discipline them using this wand. My magic tells me that you'll find them along the road to the west of the other side of the Dead Scar.
Farewell.
Your magic tells you that, and Questy tells us. Alright, let's pop back into Falcon Wing Square first and train level 8. If we want... Oh, you know what we need before we get too far? We need a skinning knife. That would be really, really smart.
Your gold is welcome here. Death to all who oppose us.
I think we're just gonna lease these two guys. Yeah, that would be a good idea. I should probably learn cooking as well. I don't know if we'll learn fishing or not. If I take fishing, I'll have to find time to do that off a recording and off a stream. Okay, there we go, over here.
Anu Belore Delana.
We get the ability to parry, which is always good. Concussive shot. Dazes the target, slowing movement speed by 50% for 4 seconds. And Raptor Strike rank 2.
Keep your wits about you.
Let's get Concussive Strike out to the bar. We'll put it there for now. And the... Oh, you know what? In my recollection, abilities... always upgraded themselves. Maybe because it costs mana, it counts as a spell. We have to drag that out manually. I thought because it was like an attack ability, it would automatically update on the bar by itself, but apparently that's not how it works. Apparently if it costs mana at all, it's considered a spell and you have to manually pull out the spell upgrade.
dark times will pass. Be ready for anything.
You'd think they would have a fire here somewhere that you could cook at, seeing as how apparently they're doing some cooking. But that's okay, we'll just lay a campfire in the middle of the place. We have some eggs we can cook. Also, I thought we could buy a recipe for some bread, and then we could buy some mats to get that skilled up pretty quickly, actually.
The eternal sun guides us.
There we go, spice bread. That just requires simple flour and mild spices.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Let's buy that.
We will have justice.
Oh, they're going to let us skill up quite a bit with that. This is still orange. We will buy 20 more, and we'll see how far that gets us.
Everything has a price. Shorel Aran.
I would say we do this until it turns green at least. Oh, there we go. We'll make the rest of these and then we'll move on.
Of the essence.
And now let's go discipline some apprentices. We will turn that in next time we are over towards Silvermoon. For now, let's head over to the West Sanctum and investigate the troubles over that way.
Glory to the Sindori.
Look around you. Things aren't exactly in order. Everything looks fine from here, though. We have a severe malfunction at the West Sanctum. Let us do our best to prevent matters from getting worse.
Farewell.
It's about time that dimwit Kadan has sent someone this way. I warned of the dangers of increasing the load on the West Sanctum. Now, one of our energy converters is destroyed and arcane wraiths are pouring out of the Sanctum. I'm gonna need you to take care of these creatures before we send anyone in for repairs. Make haste.
Hold your head high.
The document contains detailed maps and different strategic buildings in Eversong Woods. A diagram of an arcane sanctum is also sketched in good detail. There seem to be numerous notes in a language you don't recognize. As these were carried by a Darnassian spy, it might be a good idea to bring them to Captain of the Guard Adalon Sunbrand. And it might be a good idea to accept the quest. There we go.
Baladash Malanore.
Thank you, Rambles. Now that we have the race under control, we can send someone in to assess the damage. Hopefully it wasn't permanent.
Salama Ashalanore.
Night Elves? Here? Those rats. Do you suppose they had anything to do with the malfunction in the Sanctum? If you have any information, you'd better take it to Captain Sunbrand at once.
Remember the sun well.
That is where we're headed. We could probably go ahead and use the Hearthstone here. It'd be a decent use of it.
What do you seek?
I did not even see us pick this up, but at some point we grabbed a small black pouch. It's not hardcore, so there's no curse. That's good.
Stay the course.
Glory to the Sindorai.
You've got something for me. Let me take a look.
Remember the sun well.
Are you sure you found these on a Night Elf? They're clearly written in Dwarven. From what I can understand of this letter, whoever wrote this did not cause the malfunction, but rather was sent here as a spy to observe the results of it. They call our endeavors reckless and dangerous. But who? Of course, that envoy from Ironforge. We were fools to trust anyone belonging to the Alliance.
The reckoning is at hand.
Listen, Rambles. This is a very delicate situation. Even though we've identified the spy, we cannot kill him out in the open. We cannot try to capture him either, as the risk of him escaping is too great. I want you to go find Prospector Anvilward at the North Sanctum and kill him. Do this in a quiet manner. We don't want word to spread that we allowed a spy into our city. Bring me his head as proof. Ironforge will learn not to meddle with the Sindorai.
Keep your wits about you.
I need a moment of your time, sir. Ah, you must be the last assigned to show me around the Eversong Woods. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you? Why, yes, of course. I've something to show you right inside this building, Mr. Ambleworth.
See you soon.
Just come on inside. I like how we never tell this guy, like, what's happening or what's going on. He just comes in here later and finds a dead dwarven body without a head. I'm sure that's fine. Now he's gonna walk up here. I don't want to be up there. I wonder if I can't hunter's mark him yet. Maybe if I jump down, that'll give me some range. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That'll do it. Cadenus, you saw nothing. You saw nothing. Nothing happened here. Let's go turn this one in, then we'll head out and talk to the instructor and turn in Swift Discipline. Did you take care of the intruder?
We will have
So,
justice.
the deed is done. Excellent job. Word has been passed to the Ranger General, and believe me, the dwarves will pay dearly for their treason. You've been of great service to your people today, Rambles. Here is a useless item.
The reckoning.
I have another task for you. Ranger DeGullion was sent to Fairbreeze Village to find out more about a wretched attack on a nearby shipyard. He has requested reinforcements which we cannot yet provide. Seek him out and grant him whatever aid you can.
Farewell.
Alright, yeah, let's go turn in to the instructor first, and then we'll head down to Fairbreeze.
Yes. We will have justice.
If I'm being honest, I kind of forgot that eventually we're going to get a pet. It feels like we've been at it for a while without a pet, but yeah, at level 10 here, we are going to get a pet. Now, I don't remember in Wrath, I don't know if we have to do the same pet quest. I don't think I've ever played a hunter in Wrath era. So I don't know what's going to happen at level 10, if they just hand it to us or what.
Keep your wits about you.
Did you do what I asked of you, Rambles?
We will have justice.
Excellent job. Don't worry, they're not stuck in that form permanently. Their apprenticeship, however, won't be restored until they earn it back. There we go, and we never heard from them again. Fighting these guys is good for our cooking because we're getting eggs, and it's obviously good for our skinning and leatherworking. That's why I'm kind of going out of my way to fight a few of them as we travel. Pelt collection. The Springpaw that inhabit this region are known for their high quality pelts. We've even seen night elf scum travel to these lands just to poach them. Our skirmishes with the Amani have put a bit of a strain on our supply of gear, and our rangers don't have much time to hunt for pelts anymore. If you'd be willing to lend a hand by collecting Springpaw pelts, I'd be happy to reward you with a handcrafted piece of armor.
Remember the Sunwell.
Yes. Time is of
The Wayward
essence.
Apprentice. Thank you for your help, Rambles. While I get things back in order here, I'd like to ask you a favor. One of my former apprentices embarked upon a very dangerous line of research. She journeyed to the East Sanctum in the middle of the Dead Scar. I worry for her well-being. See if you can find her and convince her to return to her senses.
Remember the Sunwell.
Southrill's Haven. I swear that I'm going to fireball someone if I get one more request from Lord Sathrill concerning supplies for his party. Do I look like a party planner? Maybe. Between you and me, that fool and his sycophants are living in denial that we're under attack here. Some of us are actually busy with, defending what's left of Quel'The Loss. Hunter, would you please head over to Southrill's Haven and see if you can shut him up?
Farewell.
Oh, we can shut him up, but instead we're going to buy his supplies.
Choose wisely. The reckoning is
Ranger
at hand.
Saren. Don't take the safety of this village for granted. We're under siege by the Scourge on the east and the Wretched to the west. Ranger Saren keeps our borders safe from the undead that pour in from the Dead Scar. Follow the road eastward out of town and see if you can lend her a hand.
Remember the Sunwell.
The eternal sun guides us.
Thanks for coming, Rambles. Things are worse than we had anticipated. The wretched have taken over Sunsail Anchorage in its entirety.
The reckoning is at hand.
Sunsail Anchorage has been overrun by wretched scum. As soon as we manage to get reinforcements to the area, we'll show those thugs who's boss. In the meantime, you can help by showing them a bit of discipline. Go in there and show them that we are not to be trifled with. You will find Sunsail Anchorage just to the west.
Remember the Sunwell.
Ah, we have another quest here. What did we miss?
Our enemies
The
will
Scorched
fall.
Grove.
Keep your wits about you.
A foul taint in the soil precedes the expansion of the Scourge into new areas. The protective runestones along the border with the Ghostlands have warded the land against the taint in the past. The westernmost runestone was destroyed during a Scourge attack, which forced us to burn the ground around it to prevent the taint from spreading. My sister, Lariana Riverwind, watches over the Scorched Grove. Go find her. She might have some work for you.
We will have justice.
Let's go talk to Ranger Saren before we head out to the Anchorage.
State your business. Shurelaran.
You're here to help us? Why didn't you say so earlier? We can always use a hand.
Be ready for anything. The reckoning is at hand.
We've experienced a marked increase in Scourge attacks. Our defenses are barely holding and there's no sign of reinforcements from Silvermoon. Lend us a hand in defending the village by thinning the numbers of the undead roaming the Dead Scar nearby.
Salama.
Ah, we will do that later. Alright, let's look for the Springpaw pelts as we head out to the Anchorage. I could be firing off a concussive shot to slow them down. That would probably be a good idea to follow that up from Serpent Sting. And that is 6 out of 6. That might be the most efficiently I've ever gotten those.
We will persevere.
We got a 4-slot bag. I'm kind of tempted to unequip the quiver for now, but we'll kind of, yeah. I feel like eventually quivers might have stats, though. We'll keep it for now. The thing is, I'm only using, like, a couple of slots for ammo. We're only using 1 slot for ammo. Let's just do that for now. It's gonna give us more general bag space.
Glory to the Sindori.
Lost armaments. The wretched grow bolder every day, Rambles. They've achieved enough coordination to launch an attack on Sunsail Anchorage. As if that weren't embarrassing enough, most of our weapons were left behind when they attacked. Bring me back our armaments so that we may show those ruffians who's boss.
Farewell.
Ow.
What business have you?
Grimscale pirates.
Justice.
Thank goodness for you, Hunter. Those slimy Grimscale Murlocs have pirated away my cargo. It's bad enough that the wretched have stolen what little magical goods I had, but the Murlocs took the rest. What has this land come to? Could you retrieve my cargo? I can't expect that you'd be able to get all of it back, but I'll be grateful for any of it that is at this point.
The reckoning is at hand.
Alright. Let's go deal with that. And that is level 10. Now, we might want to prioritize getting our pet. How do we do that? I don't know, but I think it's going to involve heading to the trainer. In 5 minutes, the Hearthstone is off cooldown. So when the Hearthstone's off cooldown, we'll go back to Falcon Wing, we'll talk to the trainer, and maybe we just learn the ability to tame a pet. Maybe we don't have to do the tutorial where we catch 3 different pets. In fact, when I think about it, I don't even think this place has 3 different beasts we could tame. They have cats and they have dragon hawks. So we would be short 1 to follow the traditional vanilla era hunter quest. So maybe they just give us trained beast and we just go to it. We will see. Alright, let's go turn these in. Now, there is a Murloc quest to pick up over this way. We will pair that up with the cargo quest when we go to do that. But for now, I want to get these ones turned in. That should give us a quest to go to the top of the tower, I think. Oh, and we also have talent points. I don't really know what I want to go into here. Increase the range of your weapons? That just seems really good. Huh. Increase your critical strike chance seems good. Reduce the pushback suffered. Increase your range attack power. Total to your intellect seems good. Health of your pets, that's fine. While aspect of the hawk or dragon hawk is active, all normal range attacks have a 10% chance of increasing range attack speed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's best for leveling. I'll have to take a look at a few things.
The dark times will pass. Shorel'aran. Remember the Sunwell.
Wretched Ringleader. The Wretched are so oblivious, gorging on foul magic, that they haven't realized we've recovered most of our weapons. We can't expect them to remain in their stupor, though. Now is the time for a decisive attack. Let us make an example of their leader, Alderon. He was spotted on the top floor of the building by the anchorage.
Shorel'aran.
Let's go take him out, and then we should be able to turn that in Hearthback, and we will investigate level 10 training. Part of me just wants to go marksman. I'm not really a big fan of like relying on my pet for the majority of our damage. So I might just go into the marksman tree. Increase the bonus attack power granted by hunters marked by 10%. Reduce the mana cost. Mortal shots. Increases the crit strike damage bonus of your ranged abilities. Yeah. This seems like what I might want to do. What do I want to do first? I think I want to go into lethal shots. Yeah, let's go marksman and see how that goes. I know people are going to say that probably beast mastery is the way to go for leveling, but beast mastery puts a lot of importance on the pet. I'm fine having the pet, I just don't want it to do the bulk of my damage. Well, this is going to be interesting. Yeah. I am not sure about this. We might... Let's leash him. Yeah, we're going to have to leash him. There's no way that we can take him without having a pet, without having any melee abilities. We are just going to have to leash him. That is, if he ever leashes, which he may not. Yeah, he's not leashing. That's so strange. That is so strange. Huh. Okay, he leashed. What can we do to heal up? Not a lot. Yeah, there's not really a lot we can do. Stupidly, I don't have any water on me. We're gonna have to rectify that. For now, we'll have to let our natural regen handle it. We just have to stand and melee him, I guess. He's too fast to kite. There we go.
State your business. We will have justice. The reckoning is at hand.
Let's head back to town and we'll turn in back there. Sarathos Haven, we could also maybe stop by. We are going to need some items from Silver Moon and a couple other places for that one.
Anaria Shola, farewell. Keep your wits about you.
You have another quest, Missing in the Ghostlands.
A new Belore Delanar.
My nephew was sent into the Ghostlands a few days ago. He never mentioned anything about his task, except that it was of an extremely secret nature. He never returned, and I fear the worst, Hunter. A missing messenger might not seem much to the callous magisters of Silvermoon, but he's like a son to me. Please, will you look for him?
Salama Ashala Nore.
Eventually, eventually.
Our enemies will fall. Farewell. The reckoning.
Farstrider retreat. Your help in subduing the wretched has been invaluable. The Farstriders would surely have use for someone like you in their fight against the Amani trolls. Look for the Farstrider retreat to the northeast of here.
Keep your wits about you. The eternal sun guides us. We will have justice.
Alright, let's hearth back to Falcon Wing. We'll check out the trainer. Oh,
What
here we
business?
go.
Keep your wits
Seek the
about you.
Farstriders. Lieutenant Dawnrunner at Farstrider Retreat has requested an audience with all able hunters. It would greatly benefit you to seek her out.
Stay the course.
Farstrider Retreat. Oh, that's way out there. Alright, what about level 10 abilities?
Glory to the Sindorai.
Aspect of the Hawk. The hunter takes on the aspect of the hawk, increasing ranged attack power by 20. Excellent. Serpent Sting rank 2. That's good. And track humanoids.
Shorel Oran.
Alright, so it seems like we still have a little bit of work to do before we get our first pet. We'll have to head out to Farstrider Retreat, which is over this way. I am going to take a break right here for today, however. Thank you guys very much for joining me on our journeys today. I really appreciate all the support. If you are digging the content, subbing to the channel is the best way to support me right now. Also, leaving a like, ringing the bell always helps, and I do appreciate it. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out in the real world and take care of each other, and we'll see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.